How do you feel that our lads performed today? Because it looked like a pretty even battle.
Yeah, effort, couldn't be prouder, to be honest. I thought they tried really hard. Parts of the game where they had no right to keep defending, they took that much energy away at times in those little clusters, but yeah, they kept turning up, which is what we pride ourselves on, and that's why, you know, we are where we are, I think. Yeah, in the end, playoff calibre game, two teams who played really well, attritional game as expected, and a missed conversion ends up separating us, but I don't want to be negative, but we're probably masters of our own demise as well at times. I think we started the game really well. We had 15 minutes where they defended. We just lacked a little bit of composure. We had a few offensive errors around that time, which just let them back in the game, and that's how they scored the first points. But then, yeah, second half, I thought we had enough opportunity to win it. We just come up with a few players and a few blokes just stepping out of what they needed to be doing, really. And yeah, in the end, we come away losers. But the goal for us over the last few weeks, as the table's taken shape, was to get third. And by hook or by crook, in the end we've ended up getting third, and I think we should be really proud of that as a club, proud of that as a group. And also there's a little bit of annoyance in that there's a bit more in there as well, but that's something to build on for future seasons. Finishing high up the table, you've got to just go and repeat it now. However, now we move on to the next bit, which is the playoff bit, and I believe we've got Whitehaven at home, which it just makes for a really tough fixture again. They were great last week. We didn't really give a good account of ourselves, and had we played the same this week, I'd have probably been pretty worried. But we've got absolutely nothing to fear if we can turn up with the same effort and, yeah, like I said, a little bit of composure and make sure we get our jobs done in those key moments. I think, we're in with a really strong chance.
I mean, in terms of, say, the composure, do you think that comes from some of the players not having that experience, maybe a bit of nerve settling in, or where do you think that comes from?
Good question. No, I think it's not the experience part. We've got a pretty experienced team. I think we let them off the hook at the wrong times. You can afford to do it in games. You can afford to do it in certain areas of the field. But I thought we let them off a bit. Some silly stuff that have been in our game all year. I think we got another incorrect play of the ball today, which is, you've been doing it since you were 7 years old. Most of you, come on. But yeah, look, it was a tough game. Both teams should be walking out of this building with their heads held high. So I'll get into the review of that. It'll be good viewing, I would imagine, for part of it, but some of it will be incredibly frustrating as well. So yeah, we'll get that over and done with, and we'll just turn our attention right into Whitehaven. We will prepare and approach this week like it's our last game, and leave no stone unturned as we normally do in our prep. But yeah, I've asked the lads just to sacrifice any edges they can get anywhere. We'll have them look after themselves best they can, and we'll just go forward and give our best account next week against Whitehaven on Saturday, which I believe will be a TV game. It's at home. A lot of reason for us fans to turn up and blow us over the line, I think. So yeah, we'll look forward to next week. We've been in playoffs many a time. The last few times we've been in the different format, we've been smashing every game and not stood a chance. But we should go into this as favourites, being at home, and we'll hopefully we can really make use of that home advantage.